Thank you.
If you want more, there's more in it.
Absolutely. Thanks.
All right. All right. I sent you the link to share and love everybody. Come on. Stream start. Good. Oh.
The Charles Richardson Show is uncensored and is for adults only. Mature or immature, doesn't matter.
Introducing Trailer Trash Barbie. She's larger and meaner than them other prissy, stuck-up, thinking they're better than you Barbies. Now, every girl can live the fantasy of ignorance and poverty with her special trailer park friend. Every Trailer Trash Barbie comes complete with 2 packs of Marlboro Lights for Barbie smoking pleasure, a bottle of drugstore brand scotch to refresh Barbie during her busy day of bitching, stinking, and watching TV. Waffle House and Shoney's uniforms sold separately. Trailer Trash Barbie comes with platinum blonde hair with black roots showing, blue eyeshadow, and cocoa beige colored teeth. Plus, a Miracle O Procreation button. Press button on Barbie's back, and she's pregnant again. There's also an action pull string where Trailer Trash Barbie can say up to 11 phrases, including,
I done told you freaking kids to get the hell out of my yard. Oh, damn constipation again. Where the frig are my cigarettes?
and more. Barbie double-wide dream trailer with stained carpet, broken steps, and black and white TV sold separately. And coming soon, abusive boyfriend Ken with sour milk breath.
Chipmunks roasting on an open fire, hot sauce dripping from their toes. Yuletide squirrels, fresh filleted by the choir. They poked hot skewers through their nose. Everybody knows some pepper and a garlic clove help to make them seasoned right. Tiny rats with a crisp golden coat will really hit the spot tonight. And now when Santa sees his train, there'll be some homemade chipmunk jerky for his sleigh. And every hungry child is gonna spy.
Chipmunks really sing when they cry.
And so I'm brushing on some honey glaze to keep them crisp and juicy too. Let's hope they get served many times, many ways. Tasty chipmunks, good food.
On that, Mr. Cole.
Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Seville.
Would you mind handing me the barbecue sauce? I am starved.
Oh, no problem, Dave. Hey, listen, you best be having 2 of them drumsticks because they're oh so tiny and there ain't much meat upon them.
What about animal rights, Dave?
Put a sock in it, Melvin. You know, for years people said you overrated hamsters were my meal ticket. Now I guess you could just say, you're my meal.
That's a good one, Dave. I always knew you was the funny one in the group.
Damn straight.
And so I'm offering some recipes, from chipmunk pie to chipmunk stew. I'm not really sad that it ended this way. Furry chipmunks, screw you.
Did you hear that, Melvin? Melvin? Melvin!
Wow, I'm sorry, Dave, did you want Melvin? There's plenty of Theodore left, though.
We gotta warm up for Christmas now. We're gonna do the 12 days of Christmas now. Everybody time here. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a job in a pear tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 brass balls and a job in a pear tree. On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 French ticklers, 2 brass balls, and a job in a pear tree. On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 flying fox, 3 French ticklers, 2 tons of tin, and a job in a pear tree. On the fifth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 motherfuckers. 4 cocksuckers, 3 French ticklers, 2 tons of tin, and a job in a pear tree. On the seventh day of Christmas, my true love 6 sacks of shit. 5 I know it doesn't sound like you mean it, so everybody sing it top of your lungs. Here we go. 4 cocksuckers, 3 French ticklers, 2 tons of tin, and a job in a pear tree. On the 8th day of Christmas, 7 scrotum swinging, 6 sacks of shit. 5 4 cocksuckers, 3 French ticklers, 2 tons of tin, and a job in a pear tree. On the 9th day of Christmas, 8 gaping assholes, 7 scrolls swinging, 6 crusty sheets, 5 4 cocksuckers, 3 French ticklers, 2 tons of tin, and a job in a pear tree. On the 10th day of Christmas, 9 Leslie's licking, 8 assholes swinging, 7 scrolls swinging, 6 sacks of shit, 5 Let's everybody try and falsetto now. More. No, we got a few of you numbnuts doing it normal. Now you gotta act like you're Tiny Tim. Now everybody like a seal. We're all fucking seals now. Here we go. 4 cocksuckers, 3 French ticklers, 2 tons of tin, and a job in a pear tree. On the last day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 12. Fuck you. Yeah, man, I want to skip some of this shit. 12 clots of twitching, 11 testicles tingling, 10 nipples wiggling, 9 Leslie licking, 8 assholes licking, 7 scrotums swinging, 6 sacks of shit, 5
Live from the Raw Talk Studios in Southwest Florida, it's the Charles Richardson Show.
Oh my fucking Christ. What a day it's been. What a fucking day it's been.
Fuck you!
That's right. It's been a day. And it's just going to go ahead and get even wilder. What is up? It is the Hump Day edition of the Charles Richardson Show, December 16, 2020. The worst year ever.
Amen.
But you know something? We're 9 days away from the most magical day ever. Ever. And that's the Charles Richardson Show's Christmas. We're not doing a show, though. We are doing it on the 23rd.
I was
going to
say, I thought we were doing a
We're not
special. Don't mess me up now.
No, that's my job to mess you up. You came in late Sunday.
I was here on time today.
You were actually early. Well, you know
couple
what?
minutes.
5 minutes early still is considered on time.
That's really
I think
early
that's
for
what
me.
it is with the work. It's like you want to show up 15 minutes early and whatever.
No.
Yeah, so. All right. Because Tony D's been riding my ass. He wants me to start off with this. I was kind of wait because, why even bother?
Oh, because I
But-
want to hear it.
Oh, yeah. You want to hear the whole rant. So let me just get it out of the way. Even though we'll probably suck the other hour and 40 minutes, but we'll get it out of the way anyway. So I was reading a Facebook post about a show that happened on Monday night. This group I used to belong to, and I did a sports show. And I guess you could barely call it a sports show, really. And listen, I got out because I knew I wasn't doing the job. I mean, take a look at all the other personalities that were on this group, and it's like, listen, I knew I didn't fit in. I was kind of being the one that was outrageous, loud, wild, and saying a few curse words here and there, but it's like, yeah, I knew I didn't belong. So I went ahead and graciously said, listen, I know I'm not pulling numbers anymore, because see, the thing is, the difference between my show and the show I did with the group was they were solely based on Facebook. Solely based on Facebook, and if they had their own YouTube, they can go on there, which this guy does. So I get a message, and based on what had happened, this guy that used to do TV, well known in the Tampa Bay area, well known, was his guest. Which, by the way, I just want to point out, they rotate the same goddamn 6 guests over and over and over again. I swear to God, this guy goes on the show 4 times a week, 3 to 4 times a week. It's like, really?
How do you get new material?
I don't know. I mean, well, it's sports, so it's like, it happens every day. But it's like, don't you get tired of the same fucking 3, 4 guests that you guys have? It's like, I don't get it. But whatever. They make it work. They do their thing. The other thing I like is they always brag they have 64,000 followers, which I'll admit, way more than I'm ever going to get. Way friggin' more. But there was 64,000 followers when I first joined last year. And it's still 64,000 followers.
Oh, so they're
So it's
not
like,
improving.
Well, either that or the people dropping and then new people coming. I mean, that's the only thing I could think of. But anyway, let me play this clip if I could find it. Because this, honest to God, honest to Christ, it was the most awesomest freaking meltdown in history. The awesomest meltdown in history. And I got to go. I don't want to play too much of it, but I got to go to it. Right when the guest holds up a jock strap. But here's what he said. Oh, here's what he said.
Peter,
The best chance to
when
win.
you learn what you're talking about, then you can talk to me.
Then you go ahead. You go ahead and goodbye.
A little
See you
bit there.
later.
So, what's happening to the? What's happened to the audio? Well, his audio sucks anyway. It really does. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I got it up to 100% and I can't get it on.
You
Peter,
the best chance to
when
win.
you learn what you're talking about, then you can talk to me.
Then you go ahead. You go ahead and goodbye. See you later. Goodbye.
So
Enough
let
of
me
that.
let me
Goodbye.
fill you in on this. Let me fill you on this
That's how
because
that
apparently
goes.
his audio completely blows. So here's what happened. He Peter, has his opinion about who the best running back the Bucs have. And it's obviously Ronald Jones because he's the one that's getting the most carries. They got a couple of other ones there that are stars. So the guest, who's Al Keck of the he's a historic broadcaster in Tampa Bay. And he's over here saying, well, no, I disagree. I think it's Fournette. I think it's Shady McCoy. I think it's this. I think it's that. And he's trolling Peter as a gag, holding up a jockstrap that says Rojo. I don't know. This must have tipped him off like to no end. Nice. And he goes ballistic. Like, I mean, he goes ballistic on this.
No way. That's not happening. No way. You bring in a jockstrap, you bring in this and that, you make this personal, and you can't even answer a damn question, get the hell out of here. 727-255-0391 at 727. As that Leonard Fournette or Shady McCoy gives you a better chance to win, you're an idiot. You're an idiot.
You hear that?
Monday.
He's calling the listeners idiots.
It was supposed to be. I made the point. He couldn't answer the question. Goodbye.
Which, by the way, if you ask a question to a guest, Peter, Etiquette 101. Etiquette 101. You ask a question to a guest and the guest blows it over. You still be a fucking professional and continue on the interview. Continue on the discussion.
Well, and in his position, is he not supposed to be open-minded to listen to their opinions?
No. He has to. No, he has to agree with Peter. See, that's the thing. He has to agree with Peter. He has to. Because if he doesn't, he gets dumped on. No. I mean, you heard it, right?
Yeah.
He gets dumped on. Here, let me try to see if I can play some more here.
Complaining about we didn't win by 30. Ben Cornette, I don't blame Al for being upset about Dennis getting more arrow. Do the same thing, okay? Have him on. Do the same thing, okay? Get it. So what are you going to do about it? Come up with your show. Do the same thing, okay? Have him on.
Right there. He's saying, oh, yeah, do your own show. Fuck you, listener. Fuck you. What etiquette?
Embarrassing. Thank God we are running the ball now, but I want to see Vaughn as Carl. His girly gig. He would have as many yards as...
I mean, honestly, like, he is just so unfreaking believable. Good.
Isn't sports also supposed to be a discussion rather than, I mean, I know there's factual, but still, when you have someone that, leans more towards one team than the other, it's still a discussion of what your opinion is.
Right. It is. It's supposed to be.
And what makes him the die-hard right answer?
Because he has his show, and he has his freaking nuts in a sack.
So he thinks he's something special.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So, and apparently he doesn't want to play.
So he
anymore.
just continued ranting.
He just continued ranting. I got to pull it up on another screen. I have to, because honestly, this is too good. I thought, seriously.
And how little does
I
your
went ahead
mentality
and I went ahead and I actually approached. I actually messaged Al because he's one of my friends. I've actually had him on my show before you came along. Al was on my show to talk about sports. I went ahead and said, "Listen, I saw what the hell happened. Sorry about that." So it's. So whatever, and here's the thing. He actually just wrote me back, like literally 6 minutes ago. He says, with all that I've done and accomplished, I don't care about those people. Nobody knows the backstory. Peter and Keith both had major roles. He gave his time free for 2 years, and that's the way they act.
Jeez.
I mean, seriously, it's like, honestly, really.
I just think your mentality has to be pretty low if you let yourself get ignited that badly over...
And Keith's on the chat there. Make sure you tune in the Bucks Report. Yes, please tune in the Bucks Report because they don't have any new followers. They need new followers. Peter's numbers are dropping because he used to do his show and have 2,000, 2,500 listens, 3,000 listens. He was a popular thing on there. He was popular. They need new people because they don't have anybody coming in.
Right.
They're still at 64,000, which is what they were at when I came on last year. I mean, seriously. Oh, here, let's see if this second one is any better, because he goes on a break and then continues ranting. I mean,
so he couldn't even cool down on break.
He couldn't even cool down. He, honest to God, could not cool down. I don't know what was up with it.
Maybe there's something outside this show that's going on in his life that had him already kind of tied up in a ball.
Here's what oh man, I wish the freaking audio would play. I wish it would, but it's not.
Can you post it on the page?
I'm going to post it on the page.
Okay.
Because obviously he only had 1,300 listens. He needs more. He really needs more. I'm telling you. He's suffering right now. And keep in mind, he is so good at calling other people. Oh, you don't like it? What do you got? He called Al's numbers out. Oh, you want to make it personal? I have more numbers than you do. Ha, 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 ha. Yeah,
that doesn't always mean that you're the better show.
Exactly.
You have better numbers.
See, listen, I'm bored off my ass, and I'm after dinner, and I'm laying down, ready to go ahead and stroke off. Let me go and listen to Peter's show. I mean, that's all it is. I mean, that's really all it is. Please, please, I hope to God this plays. I swear to God, I hope to God it plays. No, it's not. So I'm going to go ahead and post it. I'm going to post the link. There you go. Save, copy link. And you guys take a listen to it. Honestly. Because you know something? I'm going ahead and getting bullshit saying, oh, well, he was running his mouth. He was telling him to go ahead and eat his jockstrap. Or whatever it was. It's on the chat, by the way. Go ahead and click on the link. It's on the chat. And I want you to hear this son of a bitch not only go ahead and be inconsiderate. And you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he holds up a jockstrap. Listen, he could go ahead and point the camera down to his balls and say, hey, Charles, suck it. I'm thinking, well, listen, you proved me wrong. That's what I'm going to do. It is a discussion.
And if you
want to go ahead and throw his ass off your show, you're a fucking tool. And you go on and said, I've done this show for 2 years. That's one of his quotes. I've done this show for 2 years. Don't tell me about this. Al's done his show for 35, motherfucker. I've done mine for 6.
Well,
so piss off.
And you honestly can't contain yourself. Like, if you felt the need to,
you know what? If I can't,
then do it afterwards.
Yeah. If I can't go ahead and play the audio, well, I'm definitely going to play you a freaking clip. Not a clip, but I'm going to show you. This is. Get out of here. You know, fuck this show.
He just has a face that looks like it needs punched.
No, I know, right? Right?
I haven't even heard the whole thing yet.
Right, you gotta listen to it. Listen to like minute 28 or something, 26, 28. Honest to God, go ahead and do it. Because honestly, that's where he just starts losing his shit.
Wow.
He starts losing his shit. And it's like, you are not a professional, fuckwad. You're not a professional. Because you want to go ahead and act like that. You're not a professional. Oh, we got to get Tony in here. Tony, what's up, man?
Hey, so here's how this works, and I'm gonna break it down. Me and Charles been in this game for a hot minute. I've been in the FM world since 2008, and I started doing my thing on the internet recently. So there's a level of respect that you have for someone who has 35 years over top of you.
Yeah.
You need to show a level of respect, whether you agree or disagree. That's 35 years of experience that you're degrading because you think by doing that you're going to promote your platform as that guy.
Yeah.
Listen,
Look,
I've worked in the industry. I know those guys very well. They don't get very far. They lose more than they gain.
Check your Facebook here real quick. You'll see Peter. This is his angry face. This guy looks fucking like he's a serial killer. I swear to Christ.
Oh,
I think
he has a face that a fist will love.
That's what I said.
I'm gonna hit you with some Philly.
Gonna hit you with some Philly. That's awesome.
You're damn right I did. But you know what? I'm not gonna sit there. I'm gonna hit you with facts. I get it. You're mad. You're upset. You're crying in your beer because you haven't won a Super Bowl in God knows how long. I get it. You're pissed.
Tony, listen. To keep you grounded, this is not about that. This is about etiquette, dude. I understand the Tampa Bay Bucks haven't won jack, and they're maybe on the verge of doing it, but who knows? But it's not about being sore. This is about fucking etiquette. Yes. And as somebody, honest to God, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait, Tony. I'm gonna admit, when I started Bucks Report, that is the show I wanted to be. I wanted to be that show. I wanted to be intellectual. I wanted to be, being a stat boy, I guess. But I also wanted his following. I wanted his because he had a good following. Why did he have a good? I don't know. Honestly, I listened to him. I could fucking fall asleep. His guests make up most of his show. His guests, he has to have a guest. He has to. He can't do the show by himself.
That's usually how it works. What happens is, Charles, is that these guys, they might have a good PR team or a good PR move where they can pull these guests.
I think so.
They're not falling back on what they're actually good at. They're falling back on everyone else that comes on their platform is good at to give them the ratings and the numbers. It's a scratch your back, scratch my type deal.
Yeah.
It's not about him personally as a host because he sucks. It's about who he can pull on the show. Well, I'll tell you what he just pulled on that show recently is going to hurt him in the long haul because anyone that's going to look at that, they're going to say, I don't want nothing to do with this guy. He's a jerk off.
And you know what? This motherfucker is sponsored. He's sponsored, and he goes ahead and drops the F-bomb and say things bullshit, and this is my show. It's going to continue whether you like it or not, blah, blah, blah. This is how I do things. It's like, listen, if you're God, go ahead and run your ass into the ground. Run your ass into the ground. I'm surprised. I'll be baffled if he ever gets another guest. And if he does, they're idiots. He calls the freaking listeners idiots because they may have a different opinion of him. There's a
guy in Philly by the name of Howard Eskin. I don't know if you ever heard the name, but he was. No. They called him the king of sports radio in Philly.
Really?
And he was known for calling people scumbags, idiots. And let me tell you something. He might have had a good career in radio, but once he started that, his career ended very quick.
And you want to know something, dude? I'm going to call him out right now. I don't care how long we've been friends. There wasn't one much of a friendship. We've just been friends on Facebook. But I'm going to call him out. Keith Larson, you're a lying sack of shit. Liar. I'll tell you why. Because Al, who you said apologized profusely for his actions, just told me you guys can suck a dick. Just told me. So you're a piece of shit. And you're a lying piece of shit for that.
Radio war. You're doing
it's not even a radio war. It's not even a competition. It's not even a competition.
It's not a competition.
No. I fucking win.
It's about taking the industry and making it look horrible by the way that you treat people.
Yep.
That's the etiquette here. Is that you're looking at this and you're saying to yourself, wow, this is the way you're going to treat this person. You're going to treat the next person like that. This is a great platform. I want to be on your show. I get it. You're trying to do sports, but there's a way of doing it. And let me tell you something. Shady McCoy, he friggin' sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? He was in Philly for a long time. He lost his fire a long time ago. So he sucks.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, by the way, Keith went ahead and promote Tune In Monday, where they're going to have the weatherman, Dennis Phillips from ABC Action News. They're going to go ahead and give us some weather. Tune In Monday. I want to hear that interview. I want to see if they maybe disagree on what type of storms are going to come in. Is it going to snow in Tampa? Dennis may say yes, and Peter may be pissed off.
What he's doing is trying to brag about who he has coming on.
Yeah.
It's not hard to
Who the
pull
fuck
anyone.
is Dennis Phillips? The weather guy. You're going to get the weather guy.
Yeah.
The weather guy.
It's not hard. It's not hard to pull people onto a show.
The weather guy.
Maybe he's hoping it's going to rain because he hasn't been wet in a while.
The fucking weatherman from the local news agency that gets real low ratings.
Yeah.
Good job, Keith.
Honestly, Is this a sports show or is this a freaking weather channel? I can watch that shit and
No,
pull
it's a
that. I mean, I don't get it.
It's a news broadcast.
Listen, if you're gonna go ahead and have Tom Brady or Shady McCoy or even a fucking jockstrap slinging dude from the Bucks, then that's more respectable than Dennis fucking Phillips. Listen, all right,
Charles, I love what you're doing. I'm looking to it today. Keep it
right
up,
here,
brother.
right here, live on the air, we have Joey who actually gets Tom Brady's jockstrap. Joey, how you doing? Hey, Joey, can you tell me something? Does Tom piss in his strap before he brings it to you? All right, Tony, take care, man. Thank you.
Let me sniff it and see.
Let me sniff the jockstrap and see. That would be more entertaining than fucking Dennis fucking Phillips. Oh, honest to God. Hey, listen, by all means, tune into the sports web. Do it, please. If you find that interesting, by all means, go for it. Because they need followers. Go to Bucks Report. They need followers. They've been stuck at the same goddamn 64,000 followers for 2 years. Please help them. They need to raise the bar. Make them get to 65,000. Get them to 65,000, please. My God. I mean, how much fucking... How do we have to beg people to go to Bucks Report? I think so.
Could be.
I think we do.
Straps and panty raids.
It's honestly, it pisses me the fuck off when you go ahead and you disrespect the industry like that. You can't, you have such a thin skin, you dumb shit. Such a thin skin. And when somebody gets to you, hang up. You can't even, you know what? I'll even go ahead and say this. I'll go ahead and say this, Karen. Even if he goes ahead and hangs up on Al. Hangs up on him. All right, you pissed me off, blah, 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 blah. You know the bitch went ahead and did 20 more minutes of rage and bitching and complaining. And he took a break, came back from break, bitched and complained and complained. You're never going to disrespect me on that show. 20 minutes. You would think taking a break. Listen, if I ever got pissed off at my show, which I don't. I don't know if you consider this pissed off. Excuse me. But no, if I ever get pissed off.
Tip of the iceberg.
Right. Hello. I take breaks. I take breaks where, listen, maybe I need to go ahead and just chill. Chill. Give me a beer. Give me a freaking mixer. We need to make those mixers, by the way. I got fucking so much alcohol. We should just make a bunch of shit on it.
Okay.
But it's like. Just listening to this was just epic. This was a classic meltdown. And honest to God, before I saw this, I had the utmost respect for Peter. I saw Peter as, hey, he can bring in big guests. He can go ahead and lay it, nose to nose with the big guest. But that was just unequivocally disrespectful. And I don't care. I don't care if a guest comes on and went ahead and wails on you and debates you. You don't fucking yell and scream at him, and then all of a sudden you say, "Oh, you had a jockstrap. You want to make it? What is he making personal? What is he making personal? Okay, so he had some cracks. Grow a fucking skin, dude. Grow a fucking skin.
Yeah, take the joke.
Yeah, and you know what? He kept Al. God bless his soul, kept on holding up the jockstrap that said Rojo on it. He kept holding up. I think he held it up 5 times during the show. And each time Peter laughed it off, which is, I would have done that. Okay, fine, I get the joke. You don't like Rojo. Get it. You like Fournette. You like McCoy. Okay, this is not a religion, Peter. This is not a religion. This is a sports debate show. Discussion. Did I say it right? Discussion. I know your show better than you know your show. Yeah, I know what you can do. Which you can do whatever the fuck you want. No. You can do whatever the fuck you want. As long as you play by Keith's rules, make sure that you don't embarrass yourself, which you did. You can go ahead and do whatever the fuck you want. Go right ahead. But when you go ahead and start running your stupid mouth and not even have any, there was no light at the end of the tunnel for this guy to shut the fuck up. No light to shut up, move on with the show. Is that all you had basically was just to ramble on about Al?
Yeah.
And that's it. That was the rest of the show.
He didn't have anybody else sitting in with
That
him.
was
did
he didn't exactly.
Well, there
He didn't have anybody sitting with him, so he had to ramble and read off Facebook comments. Which, by the way, it must be his saving grace, because if there was no Facebook comments, he would just die. He would somebody type in somebody. You notice I don't have that many Facebook comments. I don't rely on this as all my stats. I'm on about more than a dozen and a half stations that listen to me that don't have to go on Facebook. Dozen and a half. All of them right now. 9 live right now. Another 7 or 8 on replay. And I'm on fucking Roku. So, wants to say I've done this for 2 years. 2 years means what? What does 2 years mean? What does 2 years mean? Honest to God. Anyway. I think I successfully did my rant, right?
Feel better?
I had to get it off my chest, and talking to Tony was great. You know what? It actually made me feel better actually getting it on Facebook in the first place and talking to Tony off air.
Right.
It's like, yeah, man, we need to kind of mix this up here because this is classic.
Right.
This is classic. You know, the only thing I wanted to really just touch on was his meltdown and how he could not move on to the show for at least another half hour until Dennis Phillips came on, which, by the way, is who's coming up on Monday. They rotate guests. Dennis Phillips was on Monday. He's coming back on Monday. He's going to give us more weather. See, this is going to be Peter. All right, we got Dennis Phillips from ABC Action News. Dennis, how's the weather out there?
Well, Peter, it's partly cloudy. The high is going to be around 76 degrees. It's going to be kind of a warm one. But the lows are going to go down into the upper 40s. So make sure you go ahead and bundle up. How's the weather going to be for the Buck? I don't give a shit about the Buck game right now. I'm not into sports, and if I don't know anything about sports. I just do the weather. Peter. Well, no, I can't have that. Click.
We just closed the weather.
He just closed it. He just does the weather. That's it. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should go ahead and do a break.
Do you need a break, Charles?
I think I need a break. I need a drink. That's what I need. Oh, Christ. I love it. Yeah, it's just... And again, go ahead and make sure you go to Bucks Report. Go to Bucks Report because you know what? I just did a freaking half-hour plug for them. You wait till you see what Peter does next. Wait till you... Keith is over here saying, bitching at me. Just think I ever tried to help you grow your brand, enjoy your show. But he's pissed off at me. I just went ahead and did a promo for his group and his fucking fanboy over there.
We plugged you.
I plugged you. I may have plugged you with a freaking thermos right up your ass, but I still plugged you. So, listen, go to Bucks Report, follow the show. Every Monday, you're going to get the weather from Dennis Phillips. Listen to Peter's show. His show is the Sports Web. Trust me, I think he's got a couple other things going on in that web than just sports. But the Sports Web on Bucks Report, go like them. They need more likes. They've been stuck at 64,000 for 2 years. They need more likes. They need to grow. So make sure you go ahead and pump up their numbers, please. For God's sakes, please pump up their numbers. They need it. All right. Hi, Karen. How you been today?
Well.
Yeah. Well, listen, you've had some. Listen, when you and David came in here, you guys went off on a couple of tangents. Maybe not 30 minutes, but still, you guys.
Oh no,
we had
my moments for rants.
We had, we've had the Judge Wapner music on quite many times on this show. So trust me, you guys bring it too. All right. Oh man, Tony, thanks for calling in. Listen, I apologize. I missed you on. I clocked in at 6:53. And you guys were done with the show already. I thought you guys go to 7, but that's for something later. I'll talk to him later. Tony D, make sure you tune in to Tony D Show, 5 to 7, Monday through Friday on Raw Talk Online. Coming soon, the Saturday show, the Tony D Unleashed show, will be on Saturday, 5 to 7. That's where he gets all, because right now he does a lot of serious talk in regards to mental health and everything like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so he does a lot of serious talk on 5 to 7 during the week. But on the weekend, starting in February, he's just going to go back to his original Tony D Swingin' D show. And it's going to be fucking awesome.
Well, I got a few people I can refer him to.
Yes. Oh, really?
Yeah, they need mental help.
Tell them to listen to the show. Honest to God.
No, I will.
I mean, we need crackheads like that. I mean, disturb people like that. I can't say
Don't
anything
talk about me like that.
See, I have the right. Thank you very much.
This is true.
Do I?
This is true. By now, you have the right.
Oh God. All right, we're gonna go to a break. Coming back, we got stuff to talk about. Trust me, we're gonna roll past this, and we're gonna just touch on everything else under the sun, including the snowstorm up there. We got. Hey, you looking to buy Christmas trees? Good luck. We're gonna talk about that. What else we got there? Because I added a whole bunch of stories. Legoland down here. They're in the news, and of course we're going to talk about the vaccine as well. It's already been starting to implement. You know what I mean? It's already starting to take effect. It's starting to take form. So don't go anywhere. We're coming right back. Stay tuned.
Be kind and rewind. The Charles Richardson Show will be right back.
world you expect from me? Do I look like I got any sanity? Your pain and suffering is my ecstasy, and from me you'll find no sympathy. I like my fun and I do it well. Your sad story others will tell, though you ain't got much of a soul to sell. I'll take it anyway. Welcome to hell.
Do you ever feel like this world is full of assholes? Well, maybe you'll enjoy this song. Walking on my left, talking on my right, every flipping day, even late at night, bugging on the net and yapping on TV. Assholes, assholes, just won't let me be. Assholes, assholes, assholes everywhere. Assholes, assholes, assholes everywhere. Getting on my nerves, getting in my head. Assholes, assholes, assholes everywhere.
Sound familiar? Well, wait a minute. I'm just getting started.
Spamming up my inbox, calling on the phone 24/7. They won't leave me alone. Trying to sell me this, trying to tell me that. If I had a steamroller, I'd squash them flipping flat. Assholes, assholes, assholes everywhere. Assholes, assholes, assholes everywhere. Getting on my nerves, getting in my head. Assholes, assholes, assholes everywhere. I just looked in the mirror, guess what did I see? Another flipping one of them staring back at me. Assholes, assholes, assholes everywhere. Assholes, assholes, assholes everywhere. Driving down the freeway, using up the air. Assholes, assholes, assholes everywhere. Assholes, assholes, assholes everywhere.
WFOC. Call Charles now. 813-699-5353.
You know, I'm taking a look over here. Wow, excuse me. I'm taking a look over here. I'm liking my split screen vision over here, but it's like I always have to. My room is so small. I gotta get a full size studio. I really do. I gotta figure out a way for get endorsed, get a full studio, and that way I can have everybody in here and the whole newlywed game like we did on Sunday, which, by the way, was a great success.
I thought it was.
It was a huge success. Forgotten Harvest, which, by the way, they're taking donations all the way to the end of the year anyway. Forgotten Harvest over there in Metro Detroit. They have raised over $2,500 to benefit Forgotten Harvest, that food bank and everything over there. So that's great. They went ahead and racked it up. So everybody that donated, okay, shut up. Everybody that donated, congratulations. Thank you very much for helping out. Doesn't matter if you donated $1, $10, $100. It all went to a great cause. It was actually I think Keith said it was almost $700 more. By the way, not that Keith. Keith over at Alien X Radio, who actually has been our longtime supporter from day one. Day one here at the show. Well, not day one. I think we were on the I think we're still working through our issues for the first 6 months, and Keith went ahead and signed us at Alien X Radio for I think in October 2015.
Nice.
So he's been with 5 years with Alien X Radio. It's crazy.
That says something.
Damn right it does. And not to knock any of the other affiliates, but unlike some shows out there that kick their guests off, we're on a total of 6. I lose count. 10 stations. 10 internet stations. Raw Talk Online, of course, we're the main flagship, Alien X Radio, of course, we just talked about. Mike over there at Lime City Radio, thank you very much. Vinny at Delmarva Talk Radio, thank you again. We're at Jay Parker Radio, doesn't give you a name, that he's James Parker. Rockin' Waves, Chris Master over there at Rockin' Waves, thank you very much for keeping us afloat. We're on Q Star FM, that's over with Steve Jarrett. Steve Jarrett, by the way, made an announcement. He's leaving Facebook to go to this parlay thing.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I get it, but
I don't know.
That
sounds risky.
Yeah, I mean, do you really want to go ahead and leave the whole thing? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. You kind of want to be careful with that. Andrew over at 9 Radio, which actually has changed their name to Tomorrow Radio. Thank you, Andrew, for keeping us afloat over there in Ireland. We're on AOW Broadcast and SLL Radio and Media. So, again, thank you very much for all the stations that keeping us going. Even though we don't have 64,000 members. You don't have 64,000 members.
We conduct ourselves like we do, though.
Yeah, exactly. We conduct ourselves in a very unprofessional fashion, but you know what? We're known for it.
You were warned.
Yes. We say the F word, the S word. We call people cunts. We don't care. So but we're consistent with that.
True. So I was going to bring you something to smell. I know you won't take it.
I don't want to smell David's dirty underwear. Stop.
But I was going to bring this to you to smell because okay.
What is
it? It's gummies. It's THC gummies.
Wait a minute. If I smell this, am I going to get instantly high?
Okay,
give it to me now.
They're pretty strong. I just have to find out if I said I was going to.
Oh, you tease.
I have to find out if I can legally transport in my if I'll get in trouble.
You're a tease.
I know. Well, I brought the fudge. I remembered something.
Oh yeah, that's right. You managed to go ahead, instead of getting me high, you go ahead and got me doped up on
sugar high.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So a legal high at least.
Well, yeah,
but
so I don't want a legal high. I want to. I don't care about legal high or not legal high. Just give me.
So I learned my lesson. I knew not to take a whole one from my previous experience.
Yeah.
But I was from painting. I was so swollen and I was hurting so bad. And I just had it, so I had taken all my medicine, doubled my pain medicine.
So wait a second, why can't you, what makes you think you can't transport that?
Well, because it's actually THC, and it's medicinal. It's from someone who has
Oh, wait a second, wait. Okay, I just got called out. Rob, I apologize. Because, all right, look. Oh, man. Okay, so here's the thing. I have my card here with the live feeds on Wednesday. I didn't mention any of the replay stations, and that's my bad. I usually do that. 920 WR on the Apple, 940 WEAF the Liberty, No Holds Barred Network. Yes, you're there too. Good Talk Radio there in Arizona, and the UG.media. Yes, also too, I keep forgetting, we're on Roku, on Cutting Edge TV. Make sure you go ahead and tune in to that.
Yeah, you need to
I
type
honestly
the
didn't
link
think I didn't think Rob was listening. I didn't think so. But I totally forgot about that.
You need to type the link in there in the comments.
I know. I need to. You know what? Yeah.
Or
you know what?
actually, you need to write them down so that every day once you get rolling, I can type all that stuff in.
You know what I need to do? I just need to do a whole drawn out thing at the top of my video feed of all the stations and just keep it constantly. That would be a long ass feed, but still.
Or you could put it up when you're on break.
Yeah, I should be able to do that too. But I have to make okay. Yeah. Instead of just showing our
logo,
we can actually.
You could scroll it.
You know something? Rob actually mentioned that too. Yeah,
Yeah, you can scroll it.
I feel so bad. I don't even want to do the show anymore. I
Aww.
feel so bad.
You don't normally forget.
I do forget. Don't even tell me I don't forget, because there's stuff that my wife. There's stuff that I bring up. Listen, there's stuff I bring up before we go to break. All right, coming up after the break, we're going to talk about it. This,
Well,
that.
that's because
And
we
I
get
forget
sidetracked
about
with
it.
other stories and BS.
I'm just
but-
so freaking forgetful. It sucks.
Do like you did when about a year ago you had the little notes and then you kind of like tossed them off. You had a pile after a while.
I couldn't stand the notes. I had like the OCD thing going on. I couldn't teach all the notes there. Just
well, then make
this
a card.
This one card fucks me up. No, it doesn't fuck me up. This is the only thing that
So make
I
another
do.
card with your agenda for the night.
It's boring. Then I'm not going to be off the cuff.
Oh my God, David Letterman and Jay Leno, they all do it.
Yeah, well, you know what? There's one thing. They're good.
Oh,
you got to remember
because they
that.
have it
They're
written
good.
down on a card.
Yeah, they
and
have
a teleprompter.
and they have people going ahead and writing for them.
Well, that's that too.
Right.
I can promote you. I don't know about the writing. I've got some content, but not too much.
By the way, Andrew on there from Tomorrow Radio just went ahead and posted. We're launching a new Android app due on to be on the December 23rd, which is the final show for us for the year.
Yep.
So yeah, programming note. Christmas is on a Friday. There will not be a Friday show. Man, do you believe that's next week?
Shh.
It's next
I am
week.
nowhere near
Don't
ready.
hush me over there.
I'm nowhere
don't,
near ready.
Don't hush me over there. I will
Are
go.
you ready?
I will run you just like Peter ran off. I will run you and then rant 30 minutes later.
I'd say
Or
I'd
for
show
30
you a
minutes,
jock
up to-
strap, but
yeah.
I don't have one.
Yeah, well, I have one.
I'll
Oh,
show you a thong. No, I won't. There you go.
there it is. There it is. This is the jock strap I was going to wear
you're
on
supposed
Scotty.
to wear it.
This is what I was going to wear on Scotty's show when I went up to Georgia. Well, I was going to wear this and nothing else if we had raised the money, but nobody
Okay,
did it.
so you had the one.
There was some money, but no.
I can't remember. I can't remember which station it was. One of the guys commented or called in and said that you should do a picture in the jockstrap standing over.
That was
Mo and
Tony.
Dave. Okay, Tony.
That was Tony.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I don't know what happened to those plans, but I want to expand this on you just a little bit. So I told David.
You need to do a 2021 calendar. That's what we need to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I told David, I said, so you have to do this for the show. I said, you can't chicken out. He goes, I'm not going to do no banana hammock.
Why?
But you know what he's willing to do?
What is he willing to do?
A woman's bikini.
What?
Right?
Wait.
So,
wait, no, let me make sure I understand this correctly. He's not willing to do this,
no.
but he's willing to dress in a bikini,
Yes,
which is
a woman's
worse
bikini.
than this.
See,
this
that's what
is-
I would think.
This is made to cover your nutsack, you little bitch. I mean, granted, there's nothing behind it, but it's like,
Still.
But still, it's going to be just as bad with a woman's bikini.
That's what I said.
He's weird. You got to have it. You know what? Maybe he needs to listen to Tony's Not in Your Head show.
Maybe.
He needs to. He's got some mental issues. He needs to call in.
I told him, I said, David, so you'd rather be seen in women's swimwear than men's? Yeah.
What does he wear for a
Okay.
bathing suit? Does he just wear trunks?
Yeah.
Boring. We don't. Yeah. Boring trunks. I mean, come on. You got to spice it up a bit. At least, okay. What are the wrestlers wear? He needs to wear those. Those
They're like industrial
underwear types.
spandex.
Yeah. He needs to wear one of
Yeah.
those. You know what? He should wear leggings.
He loves leggings.
He does?
He does.
Oh, wait. Never mind. We can't do that then.
Because he says it feels like I have nothing
That's-
on. I'm like, that's why I like them. Oh, God. Because they're comfortable.
No. Bad image. We don't want that. We don't want that on the show.
I could get him some skin-colored ones.
No, that's not going to do any good. What we need to do is we actually need to shave his legs.
Oh, yes. And I could send you the picture of him in a skirt.
You know what? We can just go ahead. Ooh.
I have that.
So we can do Tranny Dave.
Yeah.
Is he even listening? He's probably not.
Probably not.
No.
My dad used to call him Davita.
Davita.
Davita. And I don't know.
Davita.
I
Can
don't
we
know
call
why.
Davita for the show?
Yes.
Coming up on Friday, Davita comes back and joins us.
That's what I don't know why. My dad said he didn't really know why. He just every time I look at you, you make me think of Davida.
Davida,
Like, okay.
Lost Diva.
Maybe he is
That's
listening.
not him. No,
I
that's
don't
not
know.
him. I don't know who that. I think it's no, I don't know who this number is. Hello? Hello? You're on the air. 262 area code. Going once. Oh, wait a minute. Let's try it this way.
It's me.
Sorry about that. It's you. Who's you?
It's Frankie Willman. In the
Dude,
house.
Oh my gosh!
Dude, where the fuck have you been?
Dude, I've been like all over the place.
Did you hear my rant on Peter?
No, I did not.
Oh my god.
Go back later and watch it.
Oh my god.
Well, I'll have to. What did you do?
You got to listen to it after the show. Listen to the first part of the show. What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. You know, not really ready for Christmas yet because,
Why not?
you know, well, Thanksgiving was hard. You know, I reached for my phone 7 times trying to call my dad on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Really?
And then I'm almost positive I'm probably going to try and do it on Christmas too. Like, it'll just slip my mind and I'll just go reach for my phone to try and call my dad and I'll be like, wait, nope,
Yeah, what happened there?
can't. My dad passed away.
I know, I get that.
He's saying what's going in your head.
Yeah, what's really happening up there?
I don't know. Like, I'll just be in the moment of the holiday and I'll be like, oh man, I got to call my dad because it's Thanksgiving and because I'm so used to calling him on the holidays, you know?
Yeah.
It's just a force of habit. I always call him every holiday.
So you called for a virtual
So-
hug, is that what it was?
No, I didn't even call him. The minute I grabbed my phone, I was like, oh,
We're sending you hugs.
So-
Will.
Yeah, we're sending you hugs, buddy.
thank you.
Hang in there. Just hang in there.
Much appreciated. Much appreciated. What you guys got going on today? Like, I like came into Facebook for like the first time in like almost a month.
Well, I saw your wife had posted on there, and it's like, okay, well, where the hell's Will been? And it's like, you know, I
I've
haven't
been on
seen you,
TikTok,
haven't heard
dude.
you.
I got sucked into TikTok. I'm not even gonna lie.
It is addicting.
You sucked by a TikTok? What? you
I got
sucked. You
sucked
sucked
into
on a.
TikTok, like, so
you
bad.
sucked on a TikTok. Yeah, TikTok's addicting, man.
It is so addicting. And
So what are
I
you
almost
doing?
got,
Are you doing like
2,000
karaoke
followers
stuff on
now,
there?
so
What?
I almost got 2,000 followers on TikTok. I'm getting pretty popular on there.
Holy
Fuck, how the hell are you
bejesus.
getting? What the fuck are you doing on there, man? Are you stripping? You must
No,
be stripping.
Nobody wants to see that.
I know nobody wants to see that. That's probably why they're paying you. Keep it on.
Probably. Although I do post lots of Buccaneer videos every now and then,
Oh.
especially on Sundays.
Well, yeah, of course, because you know your boy Tom Brady's on there.
Hey, he is not my boy.
Hey, listen,
That's your boy.
Guess what? Jameis Winston couldn't get to the playoffs in what 5 years? He was with the Bucks. Guess what Tom's about to do? Come on, come on!
Nothing. 'Cause we don't have a running back anymore.
He really hasn't listened to Peter's show in a long time, has he? Peter
No, I don't
Peter ran off Al Keck on Monday.
He ran off Al Keck on Monday.
Yep, he ran off Al Keck. He basically
That's pretty hard to do.
no, I'm not talking about that. He went ahead, got so pissed off at Al, he dumped
Shut
him
him
from the
off.
show.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta. So here's another view for you, Peter. Will, go listen to his show on Monday. I ranted about that bitch for the first half hour of the show.
The link to it's in our comments.
Yep. Well, I don't know if you can see the comments. Going backwards.
You should be able to.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
You did? Oh, cool. Yeah. Then click
You gotta
on that.
watch it.
Click on that. Go to like minute 18 or 19, and Peter literally dumps Al Keck and goes literally on a 15 to 20 minute tirade about how it's his show, I'm the man, and you're nothing. Basically tells Al to suck it.
Listeners are stupid.
Listeners are stupid. If you think Rojo's not the man, you're stupid. And this is my show, and I could care less what you morons think. Just a whole bunch of garbage. I mean,
Rojo is the man, and you know what?
He is. I agree.
I hate to say this, but I was the first one that was 100% behind Rojo.
oh, you're so
and
full of
everyone
shit.
bashed me
You're
for
so
being
full of
behind
shit.
Rojo.
You're full of shit. Here's why. Because I was the first
shut
one to do that. Nobody else wanted Rojo. Everybody wanted Peyton Barber. Everybody wanted Peyton Barber
I
to tote
did
the
not
rock.
want Peyton Barber.
That's
I
what it
wanted
was the
Rojo.
other year. That was. And I said
wanted
Rojo can break the tackles. Rojo should be able to handle that rock. He should be the one carrying the load. And I was right. I was right. Now, here's the thing. Al didn't think Rojo is the man. I think he thinks Fournette is the man, or Shady McCoy would be able to tote the rock better than Ronald Jones. He's not a, and that's what set Peter over the top. It's like, oh, you don't agree with me? Bye. It's crazy. Watch the show. You can even take a break from this show because we're not going to talk anything Bucks.
Okay, let's not talk Bucks. Let's talk about something else.
Yeah, let's talk about something else.
What were you talking about when I called in?
Me getting high.
Yeah, you getting high. Oh, no, we're talking about DeVita.
Yeah,
Well, I do that all the time. I actually have a new nickname for when I get high. They call me Buzz Lightyear when I get high.
Oh, that's yeah, I don't know about that.
They're like, oh, you hit Buzz Lightyear mode? Yes, I'm in Buzz Lightyear mode.
I didn't intend on the high. I had just already taken all my medication, doubled my pain medication. It wasn't working. So 2 hours later, I called and got the edibles, and I knew to only take half, which I did. And David's like, are you sure that you should take that on top of all your medicine? I'm like, I was told, weed is natural, so it shouldn't bother my medication.
You on drugs?
Clearly, like 15 to 20 minutes later, I was like, oh, I don't feel anything.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
out of pain.
My
And
heart's
then-
only beating one beat a minute.
Then, like,
Hold on there, Sally. We're on a roll.
within 30 minutes, I thought I was asleep. But David said for like 3 to 4 hours, I was in conversation. I was laughing about stuff. I was telling him that I felt like Jell-O and that I kept trying to feed myself bugles, but I kept missing my face. And
You need to bring me this shit like now. I go home, get it. Go home and get it now.
If you are on TikTok,
Yes, I know that this is old news. I get it.
but if you are on TikTok, which I don't know if you are, but if you are, and you go on my videos, there is videos of wifey being high, and it's absolutely hilarious.
David said, he goes, I should have filmed it. Instead of laying there laughing, I should have filmed you. He said I was singing about
I
buttholes.
filmed her. It was bad. She was just like, I feel like Kelso. And she started doing the Kelso dance.
Oh, no.
And then she was like, I filmed her like, there's like 6 videos. And we had one of those big jars of pretzels that you get at like Aldi. And she's like, when did we get pretzels? And then like the video ends. And then I film her again. And she's like, oh my gosh, we got pretzels. I'm like, oh my gosh, you are so high.
But it takes the pain away. I was
It does
completely
take
out of
the
pain.
away, I'll tell you that much from experience. I was upping and mildly walking around with no pain.
Yeah, I couldn't even pull up my own blankets before I took it. And then, like I said, 30 minutes later. But I did scare myself because I couldn't see anything, and then I realized my eyes were closed.
Well, that's usually what happens when you can't see anything. Your eyes are probably closed.
But in my head, my eyes were open.
But my eyes were really open. I could really see.
We should all eat a half a gummy and do the show.
I miss coming on your show, dude. Seriously. You guys are awesome. I love you guys.
I know we're awesome. Oh, wait. I
We've
don't want to sound like
missed
that
you.
guy. Yeah, we've missed you, man. Really. I mean, secretly probably haven't, but, openly on the
I
air.
actually
we
have. I
missed
was
you.
just thinking about him actually on break. I was like,
I
where
saw,
has he
like I said,
been?
I saw his wife posting like the other day, and I'm thinking, where the fuck is Will been? What's going on?
I haven't posted much because I got sucked into TikTok.
I know
Get
you suck into
unsucked and
TikTok.
at least
I
try
get
to
it.
watch us on Wednesday and Friday.
Right? I mean, at the very least, man, come to the family that loves you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure
I
what
will
that
go
is,
to
but you go and find them.
And you'll hear about
Dude.
sucking.
Yeah, you'll hear about fucking. Oh shit.
So you're saying don't watch Peter's show anymore? Gotcha.
No, you know what? Did I really say that, Karen?
No.
I didn't say that, did I? No.
He
No.
said go watch it.
Yeah, go watch it. I don't care.
No, you said go to the people that love you.
They don't love you.
They don't love you over there. They make fun of you, man. I mean, we make fun of you too, but at least we're open about it. We tell it to your face.
Well, sort of.
Well, when you call in, we do. We love you, Will. We really do. I mean, listen, you know something, and that's what the thing with Al was doing. He was poking fun at Peter because he loves Rojo, and guess what? Peter got offended. I'm not going to get offended. I'm not like Peter.
Can I say something really,
like Charles.
really that really got me kind of stop watching Peter's show, and I'm sure he's probably watching.
Did you really stop watching the show though?
No, for a while I did. Now I watch.
Dude, look at Facebook.
Now I watch it when I can.
Look at Facebook. We actually have Peter on the show.
Oh, he's on the show?
Yeah, he's on the picture.
Mugshot.
Yeah, his mugshot. This is his mugshot. I got this from the show
God.
when he started going on a rant.
I'm gonna make you a poster of his face and
We
we'll play
should.
darts.
No, you know what we need to do? We need to put.
Oh God.
We need to put that
So
face.
anyway.
We need to put that face on my jock strap. That's what we need to do.
This is what happened. Let me tell you something. Okay, when Tom Brady was coming to Tampa Bay,
Yeah.
he made a big rant saying, "I don't want him. We don't need him. He's too old." And then 12 hours later, after he gets signed and everything is official, he's like, "This is the best thing that could happen to Tampa Bay. He's the GOAT." And I'm like, wait a minute. You just said 12 hours ago that you didn't want him and we don't need him. Now you're practically like bending down on your knees to him. Like, what's going on here?
You know why?
Because I stood my point of saying I still don't want him here.
Yep.
I was a sinner for like going, no, I don't want him on my team.
But here's the thing.
And I
Will.
was
You know
like-
what? I'll even
and
defend
that's when
him.
I was like, okay,
Wait a
you
second.
guys change your
Wait.
mind too much.
Wait a second. Here, I'll even defend him. Because at that point in time before Brady signed with Tampa, there were other options. There was Bridgewater. There was Phillip Rivers. There were other options. So what Peter was trying to do at that point in time was say, listen, we shouldn't be thinking Brady. We should be thinking of another quarterback that's got a few years in him. Not somebody that's 43 and, who knows, might be on the last leg. Somebody to actually have a veteran with leadership that could stay for like 5 years.
Yeah,
That's what
and
he was really thinking
actually
about.
Defending Jameis Winston for most of the time he was here in Tampa.
Well, and again, I being the one disagreeing with that, thinking you're not going to win anything, I was right. You realize how, what? I'm over here thinking, I think I have predicted more than any of those ass clowns over there at Bucks Report. I really do. I predicted more than any of those ass clowns.
The quarterback I wanted, because there was talks of trades that it was going to happen, that he was going to come to Tampa if we didn't sign Brady. And I was like, dear Lord, make this happen. This guy will be a savior in Tampa Bay. And it didn't happen. And now he's getting crushed because the team that he plays for doesn't put any weapons around him.
Who are we talking about? Bridgewater?
Matt Stafford.
Oh, Stafford. Yeah.
Stafford.
But here's the thing.
Do
you think
any weapons in Detroit?
Do you think Antonio Brown and Gronkowski would have followed Stafford over here?
No.
No. I mean, so you have to look at too. You would be without those two, but would that be enough? Maybe.
You'd be without Fournette too, probably.
Fournette and Shady. Yeah, they wouldn't come over here. So Brady
Yeah,
was
Fournette and Shady would not come over here.
Brady was the magnet. Like, okay, 6 Super Bowl rings. We're going for a 7th. He's the magnet. We're coming over here because of him. But anyway, we said we weren't going to talk Bucks. What the fuck?
Will just lures you in.
I know he does.
It
All right.
just happened. We started talking about Peter, and this is what happens. My goodness, I'm sorry.
Peter Pumpkin Eater. We had to do it.
You can spank me later, Charles.
Okay, I'll make sure I do that. Not.
I'll be like, thank you, sir. May I have another?
No, you may not have another. You can get the fuck out of here. That's what you can do. All right, well, thank you very much, man.
All right, man. Smoke another one, Karen.
It was
not.
edible.
It's an edible. which I think maybe might be
Well-
in this fudge that she brought over too.
It wasn't, I
Oh,
swear.
damn it.
I would tell you if I
ano-
did.
Eat another one, Karen.
Okay, I plan on it.
Yeah, eat one.
All right. See you guys.
See you later,
Bye,
guys.
hon.
Take care. Will finally calling back into the show after 10 years. Right? I mean, seriously.
It has been a while.
It's been a long while. We missed him, man. We really did. You know, he used to be a good contributor to the show. I mean, I first met Will on Bucks Report doing a show. He kind of lured over to my show, but he was still keeping tabs with everybody else. Like, he was like one of those chronic callers that always had to go ahead and get their 2 cents in somehow, some way. But and he would, I mean, yes, he would drone on and on, but he was, he meant well. He meant well. All right, 813-699-5353. Actually, do me a favor.
What?
Actually, I'm going to do it because Skype keeps. I have the line on Skype muted, but I keep hearing it ring. And I want it to stop. I want it to show up on my screen and not ring. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I want to see if this fixed it, though. Let me see. Did that fix it? Wow, it's not even ringing on my end. What the hell? Oh. Okay, it did fix it, but it's not popping up anymore. Weird. Anyway, all right. 813-699-5353. We're going to take a quick break. Coming on back, we do have some things to talk about. We're going to talk about the immunization. We're going to talk about Trump, a city who's ready to auction off a Trump casino for demolition. Sorry about that, Karen. And what?
Nothing.
Are you still on to the point where he didn't win? You know he didn't win,
That's
right?
not what I said.
But you know he didn't win.
That's not true.
But you know it deep down in your heart. You know they didn't win.
I know that if he's going to secede, or concede, whatever it is, and Biden becomes our president, then that's our president. It's going to suck the next 4 years, but it's how, and he can run again in 2024.
That's true. He can. Do you think he will?
I do.
Oh boy, gonna have to go through this all over again in 4 more years. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna come back. We'll talk some more. We'll do the memes. Alyssa just joined us in the studio. We'll go ahead and get her comments, all 5 words of it, and a lot more. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Stay where you are. The Charles Richardson Show will return after this.
When you're upside down, no twist to turn. When you're turned around.
We're transmitting our location to alien civilizations.
the throne again. Here I am on this commode again. Those sweet cookies made me sick as I ever been. So I'm stuck here back on the throne again. On the throne again. Go tell Rudolph I'm disposed again. I'm running late, soon Christmas Eve is gonna end. But I can't get off this commode again. On the throne again. Never thought those chocolate chips would go right through me. It's 3 a.m. and I'm worried that they'll wake up sniffing poopy. Whiffing. Hoo-wee. On the throne again. There's no more paper on the roll again. Don't think this rumbling, grumbling feeling's gonna end. So here I am on this commode again. Oh,
Bring it on home, Santa.
On the throne again. Never thought those chocolate chips would go right through me. It's 3 a.m. slipping poopy, whiffing. On the throne again. I just can't get off this commode again. Those sweet cookies made me sick as I ever been. So here I am back on the throne again. It's getting late, soon Christmas Eve will end. And I'm stuck here back on the throne again.
We're back to the best show you have never heard of. That's the Charles Richardson Show.
All right, welcome back to the show, everybody. 813-699-5353. One more week to our final show, which we want to go ahead and let all the stations know about our programming alert. Next week, the 23rd of December, is our final show of the year. And that's right. So everybody have a holly jolly Christmas. Friday, of course, is Christmas Day. And we will be back January 6th to kick off 2021. If only if the New Year's Eve wasn't ruined by all this Corona crap, we'd be going to Disney. No, we wouldn't. We'd die like within the first 5 hours. Forget it.
No, when we did New Year's Eve at Disney, we didn't walk around a lot. We found a spot, parked it, and just kind of hung out.
Yeah. Kept looking at the clock.
You go. That's
Rode on the train a little bit, Every once in a while, we'd get up and go on a ride, or we'd go, get a drink or get something to eat.
That's sorely missed now because the train's not running because of
Well,
Tron.
yeah, the train hasn't been running for over a year.
I know, because of Tron.
I know, and I really wish they would just get that open back up because I miss the train.
I want to go on Tron. You know what?
I miss the train.
Fuck the train. I want Tron. You want train. I want Tron. Tron.
You probably won't even go on it.
No, I will. It's not loopy.
You don't know that.
I do. I saw the track. Yeah, you're on a motorcycle. How you go upside down on a motorcycle? This is not Evel Knievel.
That would be scary.
It's Tron.
I don't want to go on that thing anyway.
No. I've already heard it from Davey, and I mean the kid has never even been to Disney, and he's like, we have to go because Tron's gonna be there. It's gonna be Tron. You get to ride the motorcycle.
I don't know
It's
when
just
they're
like the
ever
movie.
gonna actually open that.
I don't know.
I don't know, but I'll tell you one thing. Legoland's in the news making moves, and we'll talk about that here in just a second. But first, I'm gonna go ahead and do the memes. Get the memes out of the way, yeah. The memes out of the way, yeah. The first meme, of course, is Peter Blake's face, and that's just a million jokes right there. Anyway, here's a black rapper. Them and me. You should sing to your kids. Me. Oh, y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here. I think I did that one already.
You did that one.
That's fine. Blast from the past.
It's okay. We didn't do them last show, so it's
Yeah. Wife and me conversation. Wife says, need anything from the store? Yeah, more vitamin B. Stop calling beer that. Here's a statement. No matter how old you are, an empty Christmas wrapping paper tube is still fun to bonk somebody over the head with.
very
Yep.
true.
Yeah, that's true. Damn right. I think we're going to be doing a
It's
lot
fun
of
to
that.
talk into too.
Yes.
You should. You know what? I'll have to get one of those tubes and cut it in half, and that's what I'll use on the mic. Woke up this morning with a
paper
cup.
towel tube.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true too. There's a lot of tubes that we don't know about. Inner tubes.
Okay.
Anyway, woke up this morning with a cup of water and a note next to my bed that said, "For your hangover." I took a sip and it was vodka. Drunk me as an asshole. There's a dog peeing on snowman. If I had legs, I'd kick your ass. I've learned that if you upset your wife, she nags you. But if you upset her even more, you get the silent treatment. Does anyone else think it's worth the extra effort? Ooh.
Have you ever gotten the silent treatment?
I know.
Have you ever?
I have not. I have not done. I have not put a lot of effort into it though. All I want.
No, I don't have a silent treatment. That's the problem.
Yeah, you have the nag treatment. All I want for Christmas is to be off the car warranty call list.
Yes. And every other call list that ever existed.
Oh, okay. It's 10 in the morning. Why are you drinking? And it says it's called Tequila Sunrise. Got to have it in the morning or else it makes no sense. And then you have Kronk from Emperor's New Groove with the angel there. He says, no. He's got a point. Conversation between Mom, me, and Dad. Mom, clean your room. Me, it's my room. Mom, it's my house. Me, then go clean it.
Dad spits.
And Dad's over there sitting there spitting out coffee, listening to the headphones. All right, here's a comic strip here. This is the final one. Santa says, "Hey there, little fella." Kid says, "Hi, Santa. What do you want for Christmas?" "To be healthy." "Holy shit, he's contagious. It's just asthma, you prick." And that is your memes.
I sent you a couple.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
I did.
Some
They were
ones,
funny,
actually.
too.
You know what it is?
I send funny memes.
Well, sometimes. There's your funny meme. Oh, you know why it's... Okay, I know why it is. Because you're sending it...
He knows why it is.
Yeah, I know why
apparently.
it is. You're sending it, you're linking it, or you're sharing it with like a link to it. That's why. It has to be like a copy and
Apparently,
paste.
I don't do it right.
I don't know. Anyway, here's Willy Wonka. Basically, of course, the casual picture. I haven't seen 2021 I haven't seen any 2021 is going to be my year post yet. You all scared, aren't you?
Just a little. Just a little.
Just a little bit. This one here is dear. Come on, pull up. Thank you. Pull up. Today.
Isn't it usually
Pull out. Dear Santa, I would like a new birthday suit this year. My current one is old, wrinkled, and sagging. That was good. What else we got? That it?
No, there was another one.
There's another one.
I read it to you before we came in.
Oh, was it just recent?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, Karen Forward, clean house. Oh. Baby Yoda?
Yeah.
Got it. So waiting for Baby Yoda to file in. Baby Yoda. Ooh, your house smells like Fireball. Us non-alcoholics like to call that a cinnamon candle there, Becky. All right. That's it. Thank you very much for that. And that was the memes.
My son told me after I had drank some Fireball that my breath smelled like applesauce.
Oh, well, yeah.
That's not very nice.
Well, the apple and cinnamon.
Does it?
Yeah, it would smell like that.
I
Because
was like,
Fireball smells like
okay.
cinnamon.
Cinnamon
We'll
and
go
apples,
with
apples
it.
and cinnamon.
My
All right.
son had me so frustrated the other day. I told him, I said, you know, son, the only reason I'm not an alcoholic is because I can't afford it.
Do you think that's the reason? Do you think that might be like maybe we could go ahead and drink Fireball and not get in trouble if we had to go back to work?
It's just
Oh, you had
applesauce.
apple cider.
I mean,
Oh,
you
you had
stumbling
applesauce.
might help. It might hinder the going
Yeah.
back to work issue.
Well, you're working at home now. So
Well,
nobody
yeah,
would...
permanently, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. But I'm just saying, if we ever had to go
I
back
mean,
to the
you
office,
might, if you made some comments to certain people,
Yeah.
then you might get yourself into trouble for that. But, if you're slurring your words or
Yeah.
something like
Find
that.
that hole to plug that cord into, then
thank you for calling.
have a drink with me and we'll
Yeah.
figure it out later.
It's Miller time. So Legoland is in the news. So apparently, even with the pandemic going on, Legoland is calling for a major park expansion next year.
Ooh.
Major, they said. New rides, new expansion.
Major.
Yes. They said the attraction is now going to add about 4.5 acres to its resort.
Nice.
The plan comes amid the global coronavirus pandemic that has rocked Florida tourism. A rendition of the new area showed at least 6 new rides or attractions in a large building, possibly a restaurant. The exact details were not revealed. Legoland Florida has expanded repeatedly since opening in October 2011, and it operates 8 theme parks around the world. So Legoland Florida, might be trying to nudge their way in there to the. What the hell are you doing? Oh,
I'm just playing with a mic stand.
I wonder what the hell that was.
It's sitting here.
I know.
I fiddle too.
I'm a fiddler. I'm
You're-
sorry.
You're a little fiddler. Got a fiddler.
I know on the desk, like everything is gone. All the stuff I used to fidget with. So.
Well,
I had to clean up. For
there's
crying
a,
out loud.
there's a
My
mic
God.
stand here, so
gotta leave
that's
that
what I'm gonna
capital.
fidget with.
I have my water bottle lid. I'm good.
Okay.
I could bring some of Stefan's like fidget toys in here.
That would be perfect. That would be perfect. Oh,
So-
Lord. So is like, okay, so does your son, is he very specific with like what he wants for Christmas, or is he still anything and everything?
Anything and everything. He hasn't been specific.
Well,
All right, that's
he
gonna
has...
stop. That's gonna stop. You're in the camera now. The fist is the
Sorry.
whole camera. She's gotta. Thank you. That's exactly how it comes through. Go ahead.
We're all
Anyway.
seeing how she holds it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We know how she holds it. Yeah. Stop it now.
Moving the buttons.
There.
Oh God.
Is that better?
I don't know yet. We'll see.
Anyway, no, I mean he's liking a lot of Mario, and he's still into the Paw Patrol, but yeah, I mean everything he sees, he still goes, I want that for Christmas. I
Yeah.
want that for Christmas.
Well,
I
yeah.
want
He,
that for
he wants
Christmas.
everything though. That's the thing. He just wants everything.
Well, but once kids get to a certain age, they're like, okay, I
They
want
start getting
this,
specific.
and that is exactly what I want. And if you don't get me that, then
Yeah.
there's going to
I'm
be hell to
freak out,
pay.
and I want to know why it's not here.
There's hell to pay if you don't give me this now. Okay, so that brings me another thing too. I really want to open this up. So he's been having some issues in school. It hasn't gotten any better.
It's
so
actually getting worse the last couple of days.
Alyssa brought up to the fact of thinking about removing presents from Christmas. And I'm thinking you can't do that. You can't go ahead and do the one day a year you're supposed to get gifts and just remove stuff.
I did Santa.
Well, and
That's what I'm thinking.
That's what the stocking was a lot lighter, and there was usually a note typed on Santa paper in there to explain why.
Yeah.
Well, and that's, I mean,
Well,
I wasn't
Stitch
saying
did that
like,
too. We did that to Stitch a little bit.
But yeah, we don't have an elf on the shelf, but we have Stitch. And Stitch left a couple of notes about being on the naughty list, and
Yeah, and it will make an imprint, but like you said, yeah, you can't take Christmas away, but you can lighten Santa's reward, because that's exactly what it is. In all honesty, is a reward, because that's what you preach is naughty and nice. So I mean,
and this also
well, and I haven't pushed that too much with him.
Well, he's
because
still young too.
Well, he's still young, and because he's having a lot of difficulties, and so the good days are few and far between.
Right.
But his appointment's tomorrow, and we should be able to go ahead and get him some yum-yums.
That's
so that I
good.
can help him. Here's the other point I want to make, too. And I have a very bad feeling that he's being profiled in school. Here's the point I'm trying to make. So instead of going through the parent pickup line, there are people that bypass the line. Let me change this here. There's some people bypass the line to go ahead and drop their kids off at the front door.
Right.
And that's what I've been doing here for, over the past few weeks. I've been just bypassing the line, going, parking, taking them out, and dropping them off at the front door, waiting for the door to open at 8:05. And that's the way a few parents do that too. There's about 10 kids there with their parents waiting for the doors to open. So I get approached by the person who handles the traffic and everything and says, "Hey, have you let the people know that you're doing this and stuff like that?" I said, "No." So he hands me a card to go ahead and email the vice principal. And just go ahead and let them know that, you're doing this, so that way they know, if there's a count. So, okay. So I went ahead and told him, listen, I work almost right after I drop him off. So time is, there's a time crunch.
Right.
This kind of frees up a few minutes every morning. So I would like to keep doing this. Hope it's not going to be a problem. Thank you. And I signed it. So I get a message back from the vice principal who said she's talked to the principal. And it's okay to go ahead and drop off your kid. Make sure he comes in no earlier than 8:15. Which the line for the drive-through starts at 8:05. And I can get him in there right around that time, 8:10, 8:12, earlier. And they said you need to park in the back towards the fence. And I'm thinking, why? Nobody else does that. So I wrote them back and said, I have two issues with this. Number one, the whole purpose of me doing this is to drop them off before the line gets going. The second purpose of this is that the second reason for me to that I have a problem with this is you have other people doing this at 8 o'clock waiting for the door at 8:05. Why isn't he allowed to do it? Why am I not allowed?
Right.
I didn't even mention the parking. So I didn't get an email back. They responded to me about a couple hours after I did the first one. And I responded like literally 15 minutes after I got that email. Never heard a thing. So you know what I'm doing tomorrow? Going there at 8:05. I'm going to park where I normally park, and I'm going to stand right there. They got a problem, they can go ahead and approach me. And if they go ahead and say, I can't do this, then the next call is going to be to the school board district. Because I'm not having any of this shit.
Well, it's not like you're letting your kid out and him go up there by himself either.
Right. I'm still there. Oh, but you make sure you don't bring him here before 8:15. Why? Tell me why.
The doors open at 8:05?
They open at 8:05.
That makes no sense.
Nope, it doesn't. He's being profiled. And if I don't get an answer, I don't care. They can't go ahead and kick me off school, can they?
It depends on how out of hand you get.
What do you mean? No. I'm not going to get out of hand. I'm going ahead and doing what every other parent is doing.
If you follow policy and you're the only one being asked not to.
That's the thing, honey, though. And I've told you this before.
Mm-hmm.
You're not really supposed to do that.
But they're doing
Whether people are doing it or not, you're not really supposed to. And every week when they do the weekly announcements, they keep saying, don't do that. And then you're doing it. And I said something to you before about it. And you
So what about the other parents that do it?
Well, they may be getting being told the same thing.
So what the school should be doing is the principal should be opening that door and saying, this morning your child will be let in this way, but from now on, this is not going to be acceptable by any of you. That way they're addressing everyone in front of everyone, so it doesn't appear to be I'm the only one that's getting this notice.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But it just sounds like me or him, whatever, our family is getting basically treated differently because he's a problem, because he has ADHD, and because you guys fucked up and put him in standard kindergarten when he needs to be, and not a regular class. So because you guys fucked up and you can't handle the situation now and you can't backpedal and admitting you fucked up, you want to go ahead and call our kid a problem child, and you want to go ahead and basically treat him differently. That's not cool.
And I do know that you have to make sure that you're following policies. So if you address it to the principal and you don't get where you need to, then you need to go to the superintendent, and after the superintendent, it's the school board. And when you've followed all those steps diplomatically.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I know it's going to be a process.
Then you've got to go to, then it would go to like the city level, but
city. There's a city here?
Well, Port Charlotte.
Port Charlotte's not a city, it's a town.
Well, I'd probably go county, but
county, yeah.
I know you can go above the actual school board itself. So, but it's actually elected officials. But what I'm saying is once you do all those things, and if you don't stay on top of it, if you do see an issue, like even if it's in the classroom where they're calling you on things that they shouldn't call you on, or
send them to the office for something that's BS.
And
happened.
And making sure that it's fair on both sides. Like, I'm not saying that he's not doing things, but if he's doing them because, look, I know with my son, kids will find out that certain things bother him and trigger him, and those are the things that they continue to do.
Yeah.
And there's just some kids like that. And I don't know if it's intentional or if it's just the way they do things.
It's the way it is.
But there are kids that do that. And if he's got someone that's doing that to him, then that person needs to be, reprimanded as well. Make sure that it's not just one-sided.
I
well,
honestly,
and I've seen some of that with him, but that's not. But
This is
I
a little bit
really
beyond
would
that.
rather just not get all into this though on the radio.
no, it's going to be made public anyway. If they go ahead and tell me I can't do something that everybody else is doing,
Karen
or tell
said
me
that her goddaughter's school is fine with them as long as they walk up to the door.
which is what I do. That's what I do. What's the problem? I don't even understand why I was approached
Because
about
eventually, if people see, oh, well, there's 10 parents over there that are doing that, and that would be a lot
Well,
faster for me.
Yeah,
Eventually, it's going to
that's-
be a problem.
Yeah,
That's
well,
what
and
Mr. Jeff
that's
said.
the reason why they keep leaving it on the announcements every week.
So why don't they leave that door locked until...
They do. They leave it locked
I know
until
until
8:00.
8:05, but I'm just saying leave it until that last bell rings.
Because that's the door that they go in.
Oh, the staff?
No, that's
No.
the door that the students go in when they go
I see.
from the cars, from the
I
drop off.
see. Okay.
So what do you mean? You get the announcements what on the phone? Is that the phone?
Yeah,
that you get it?
that phone call that I get every Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the weekly announcements, and maybe
like a
not every
newsletter.
week, but pretty often they mention, please do not park and walk your child up to the school building.
Sit in the
And
parent
I've said,
drop-off line.
yeah, and I've told you that.
Okay. All right. Maybe I just won't do it anymore. I mean, it sucks, but I just won't do it anymore. But yeah, because that's one of the things that teacher told me. It's like, well, if everybody did, then there's going to be a mob here, and there's nobody to watch everybody.
Well, and depending on the schools, I mean, I've seen some school lines very, very efficient, and I've seen others where you just want to yank your hair out before you're through them.
Well,
yeah, right.
let's put it this way. He gets out of school at what, 2:50?
I don't know. I thought it was
I think it's-
3:05.
Or maybe 3:05. I don't know. Whatever. I pulled up to the school at about 3:32, let's say, something like that.
3:32.
And the line, everybody's supposed to pick up their kids by 3:45. The line was still wrapped all the way around the building.
Oh my gosh.
This was after 3:30. So when you're worrying that I'm not going to make it there in time, I'm perfectly fine.
Okay.
got
I'm
time.
just. You know what? Listen, I'm the one that's stickler for being on time, being early. I get on you almost constantly
know.
about going to work because I know it takes you 15 minutes to get to your office, but I know your first appointment's a home session. And you said it takes you 10 minutes. You have to be there by 8:30, and I'm seeing you leave at 8:22, 8:23. It just makes my skin.
See, I
itch.
used to be that way. I used to be where I would actually physically vomit if I was going to be late.
I'm not
But
gonna
I
go
used
that
to
far,
stress
but-
myself out so much that it was like, and I just had to face the facts. I have so many other things like pulling me back. I did, I do my best to try to adjust, but then I had to just get to where I had to let some of that anxiety go and just do your best
Let
to
it
get
go.
there. And I do still get anxious.
Let it go.
Like even coming to Sunday's thing, I'm like, I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get there the whole time. And it seems like the minutes are going faster and I'm going slower. It's
Right.
just like no matter how hard you try.
You can't catch up to time.
Yeah, I was just like, oh my God, it's 7:00. He's like, oh, it's the intro's going. Just calm down. I'm like, no, I gotta hurry. I was like, well, don't get a ticket. I'm trying not to get a ticket.
Yeah, don't get a ticket.
That's
All right.
David. He gets the tickets.
We got good news?
No,
No good news? Okay. Well, I'm going to take a break anyway.
I'll find some.
All right. Well, good. Then I can play the stinger. The stinger. Don't get anywhere. I gotta go to the bathroom anyway. So,
Thank
we'll
you for that information.
You're welcome. We'll be right back after this with the closeout of Wednesday's show. Be right back.
Wrapping up the show with Alyssa's good news after a short break.
should come with me sometime. Montreal has the best strip clubs in the world.
They do?
Yeah, they're unbelievable. The girls up in Canada are gorgeous, and they all play ice hockey, so they lose their teeth by age 10.
Wow.
In fact, I'd even go so far as to say that a Canadian strip club is the most magical place in the world. Nip, nip here, nip, nip there, and a bevy of porno stars. There's jugs and mugs of Molson beer in Canadian nudie bars. Dirty hoes put on shows, and a lot of them don't have scars. They'll even take it up the nose in Canadian nudie bars. You can touch and squeeze them, they don't even care.
Would they even dye their pubes to match my hair?
Uh-huh.
Color me that.
Do like me, say wee wee, and tell them you're a friend of Bill Maher's.
That's how you'll get to watch them pee in Canadian nudie bars.
Ah ha ha!
Ha ha ha! Ha 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 ha!
A guy can get his hockey pucked in Canadian nudie bars.
Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Search The Charles Richardson Show.
Time to go ahead and get this party rolling. And actually, I think the party's about ready to stop. Let's go ahead and get to the good news with Alyssa. Get this party closing up here. That's what I meant to say. Baby, here's Alyssa.
So I just read the story that you sent me.
Bad? Outdated?
Well, no, it's just I don't fully agree with it.
No, but it's good news though.
Okay, well.
Go, just read it.
I'll
Come
read it.
on.
An Illinois mall gifts Nerf gun to a 4-year-old boy after Santa denied his request. A mall in Norridge, Illinois gifted a 4-year-old boy with a Nerf gun after a video of one of their mall Santas bringing the child to tears after telling him he could not bring him a Nerf gun for Christmas, saying, "No guns," went viral. Now...
Okay, but it's a Nerf gun.
But... we don't allow our 5-year-old to play with any kind of gun.
Because he's just off the chain.
But I'm just saying, it's something that I,
Santa's just supposed to say ho 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 and
Yes.
okay.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
No opinion.
So guess what? He automatically gets one because Santa was a bitch. Santa was a
Anyway.
little asshole.
Harlem Irving Plaza sent another mall Santa to the boy's home one day after the original December 6th incident. The second video posted to Facebook by the boy's grandmother shows the Santa knocking on their door. Sable DiCarlo, Michael's mother, can be heard telling him to answer it. The Santa can be heard telling Michael, "So there was a mistake made yesterday. Well, we're so sorry about that, okay?" The Santa then asks to come inside and presents the boy with a gift box that comes up to his chin. Michael begins to open it and exclaims, This is crazy, this thing." The mall gifted the boy with a Nerf gun, the toy he asked for. The original video shows Michael sitting at a table across from Santa at the mall. Michael told Santa he would like a Nerf gun. The Santa replied saying, "No guns." DiCarlo told Storyful she thought maybe the Santa did not hear her son correctly, so she chimes in saying loudly, "Nerf gun." The Santa responded, "No, not even a Nerf gun."
Wow, really?
Adding,
Listen, you know what? That's putting... Okay, here's where I see the charm in this. The Santa at the mall. "Okay, little boy, what do you want?" They tell what you want. "All right, I'll go ahead and give it I'll take it under consideration. You better be good. Smile. Have a nice day."
Okay.
That's, you know what I'm saying?
Right, but
when you went ahead and did wrong, they're making it up for it.
I do think the
That's-
gifting,
see?
though, they should have consulted with the parents.
Well,
prior,
it seems like the parent was
The
trying
parent
to
was
say,
on for it.
trying to clarify. No, this
No,
is
it's
this
a
is
Nerf gun.
okay.
Yeah, the parent
Okay.
was good with it. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
Okay.
So, yes, I know we have our own differences here in regards to we don't want our son with a Nerf gun or anything for that matter that resembles a gun. But it's like, this is also the parent was okay with it, the parent that had this
Yeah.
kid. So you got to look at it from that angle. She was okay with it. Santa, just shut up and do your job. Okay?
Anyway, the Santa added, "If your dad wants to get it for you, that's fine, but I can't bring it to you."
Yeah, anyway,
Anyway,
he
yeah.
screwed up. All right, that's it, everybody. Happy Wednesday. We'll see you back here on Friday, the 18th, for our last Friday show of the year, right back here on the Charles Richardson Show. Have fun, everybody. Take care.
Fly too high, I get to see the light.